Conversely, I also backed Mighty Number 9.
Huh!
Hey.
Huh. Is this when we do it?
Anyway,
Is this when we do it? Is this? Did Rin just fire the gun that sets off the Kaznarius? Yes, it is.
yeah.
Everybody strap in. I've got a timeline.
That timeline.
August 31st, 2013. Mighty Number 9. The Kickstarter begins. It's wonderful. Everyone is losing their fucking shit. Myself included. And obviously Rin's self included. Both of us on a certain unnamed podcast. We're talking about it quite a bit. You bought the fucking $100 version of that game.
I did.
And I was jealous of you. I was legitimately jealous that was not me. Would you... this is a timeline, but I'd like for anyone to pop in whenever they feel that it involves them. Please.
We can I'll pipe in when we get to the
Sure.
point we're talking about shipping out and everything.
Sure. So, the thing about Mighty Number 9 that a lot of people don't talk about is that it's run by Keiji Inafune, and Keiji Inafune runs Concept. Concept is not a game developer. His company makes media franchises. They are a company that makes ideas, and they to his credit, like, Keiji Inafune still has, like, he still got that character creation, he still got that spark. I think when you look at the designs for the enemies of Mighty Number 9, like, you do see a lot of that Mega Man, like, you understand, your brain makes the connection, like, yes, this is Mega Man, this is a clear extension of what we want. The problem is that Concept doesn't make games. So they handed the project off to Intercreates. Now, when they did that, they also brought over the lead game designer. So there's this guy named Naoya Tomita or something like that. He was credited as one of the lead game designers for Mega Man. The thing about Naoya Tomita and Keiji Inafune is Keiji Inafune makes incredible enemy design. Naoya Tomita makes incredible backgrounds and incredible looking stages. None of these fucking guys are level designers. And that's the real issue here. We are expecting a game that is to be the successor to Mega Man without the people that made the levels. And yes, I understand it carries the aesthetic, but when you go back to my old Mega Man video, it's not really the fact that Mega Man, like, looks blue, or, the enemies look dopey, or the levels and everything look great. It's not about that. It's about the fucking platforming. It's about the fucking amazing execution of that level design that makes you want to keep trying. Like, that's the core of Mega Man. And we all sort of blindly put our trust into a man who was essentially just the character designer of it. And Intercreates, like, to their credit, like, they weren't entirely, like, out of the picture for Mega Man. Like, they made Mega Man ZX and Zero, I believe, and something else. But that's not, like, again, the core of the old classic Mega Mans that we all wanted. This was a time period where Capcom was shitting on Mega Man constantly, and to paint this picture, we had project after project after project. We had Legends 3 get cancelled. We had Mega Man Universe or something like that get cancelled. We had these motherfuckers. I don't know why Capcom did this. Fucking bad box art Mega Man is the most... Like, it's like if you pulled out a pistol and just shot yourself in the dick. Like, This was your fucking flagship character. Why are we making a joke about him? Like you're spitting in the faces of the fans that love this character. Like that's how I felt anyway. I just never understood it. So of course, like when we see Keiji Inafune is making a series with the essence of Mega Man, we don't even think while it's out. We see a character that kind of looks like Man. We gotta get it out there, but we're not thinking about the fact that it doesn't really have the guts of Mega Man, which is and no one really talked about it, but it was kind of doomed from the start, like in that sense. Like, I don't know. So anyway, money rolls in, promises get made, fuck tons of, it's released on Linux and PC, it's released on Wii U, and it's released on the PS4 and the Xbox One, and it's gonna be great. 10 different fucking consoles. This is fucking Concept cashing a check, or writing a check for Intercreates to cash, with all these goals. So just keep that in mind. They raised $38 million. That's incredible for the time. What could go wrong? Well, turns out $3.8 million becomes $2.5 million when you factor in PayPal and fucking Kickstarter fees. So budget was cut down fucking immediately, and Keiji Inafune and their stretch goals didn't really account for that in the beginning. So, about a year rolls around. I'm not going to cover a lot of bullshit that happened. You can look up videos about Dina. I don't really think it's worth talking about. I think that the people that kind of shit on her are the problem themselves. But on July 2014, at Anime Expo, Keiji, Mr. Gonna Revive Mega Man, announces a Mighty No. 9 animated series. How about let's fucking focus on the game, guys? Like, this is where I, like, back when we were in the shit, like, I was like, fuck, how, why are we putting the cart before the horse? Like, fuck the animated series, let's get a game out here, guys. Like, what the fuck's going on? But he doesn't just, announce the animated series, he announces that he wants voice acting in the game. Bro, we need $100,000 for that voice acting, my guy. We need that shit. So, let's open another fucking Kickstarter for that $100,000. Well, turns out, they can't make that again. The fans are kind of like, we don't really understand what we're buying here, and we're only going to give you $20,000. Well, that's okay, because they take the fucking funding for their... So, obviously Concept was working with Intercreates to make the game. Concept put this site called Fangamer to be the one supplying all the physical stuff, like the magical little USB stick with your fucking game on it. They diverted all the fucking funding from Fangamer to the fucking voice acting. So, Pork Chopper, me and you played Mighty No. 9 for 2 fucking minutes. I remember this story, and I just want you to validate that this happened, but we played this game for 2 minutes at, I believe, some kind of house party you were having. I don't know if it's Halloween or something. And the voice acting at the beginning of the game was so fucking cringy that I turned off this fucking game and played something else. I could not handle it.
That definitely happened.
It was fucking infuriating, and Keiji Inafune is credited as just being the Mega Man guy, but the last time Mega Man had voice acting was Mega Man 8. And Mega Man 8's voice acting was dog shit. It is some of the worst goddamn voice acting I've ever seen. The last time Mega Man had voice acting, everyone collectively cringed, and all of their fucking balls shriveled up inside their body, okay? The voice acting is that bad, so I don't know why the fuck Keiji Inafune would use voice acting as a fucking ploy for people to buy into this fucking game. But he did it. Okay. October 20, 2014, let's make more DLC for the game. Lol, we need 198,000 fucking dollars. Never actually showed. They were sort of funding it in a weird way. Didn't actually show if they fucking made that. I actually don't have the shipping on this timeline, so if you actually want to hop in... actually, sorry, I'm about to get into this. So, around when... So, another year goes by, April 28th, 2015. Fuck it. This was supposed to be when the day was going to go... when the game was supposed to go out, but we're partnering with Deep Silver. Deep Silver, who's gonna foot the bill for all of our costs with Fangamer. And they're gonna do you one better. Because they're actually going to make a physical copy of Mighty Number 9. And that's great, right? Like, this is really what the backers at the beginning wanted. Like, they wanted this game in a physical copy, but when it was originally announced, it's like, yeah, we can't really do physical copy. We gotta put on these shitty little USBs. Can't really do that. We can give you like a fake NES box, but can't really do that. Well, here's Deep Silver, who's like, man, let's get these physical releases rolling. Backers, are you gonna get one? Fuck no. Fuck no. Why the no? Go to your fucking local fucking Walmart and buy one yourself, dumbass. There was no way for backers to upgrade or do anything to get a physical release. Fuck you. That's fun. July 2015. Guys, isn't Mega Man great? But you know what's great? You know what's also great? Does anyone want to know what else is great? Mega Man Legends. Mega Man Legends is the shit, guys. So, Keiji Inafune is just gonna make a new fucking Kickstarter for Red Ash, the Enema hero. He's great. He's here. He's red. Nobody knows what the fuck the trailer is even about. Nobody knows if it's an anime or a video game, what the fuck it is. Because he makes two separate Kickstarters for an anime and a video game. Why? What the fuck? And it's basically at this point where everyone does just as a collective, like, what the fuck is going on? How about we, again, focus on the game that continues to get delayed? Well, Keiji Inafune's essential reason for him, like, making this announcement for Red Ash is that, you know, Intercreates is working on it. You know, his boy, the other game designer, is also at Intercreates working on it. But he's kind of, like, fucking around, not really working on any current projects, so he's got to go out and he's got to hustle a little bit. He's got to make another Mega Man project that everyone's going to fund. Well, the funny thing about that is that Keiji didn't fucking work on Mega Man Legends. So why the fuck would we trust him with a Mega Man Legends soul successor? I forget what the fuck
Spiritual success.
Why the fuck did he make this? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. And guess what? Everyone collectively on the internet was like, yeah, you know what? That doesn't make any fucking sense. And, like, nobody fucking supported this thing. Project got shit canned, but lol, actually it didn't, because an outside fucking company funded the whole fucking thing. And it was supposed to come out 2017, but, you know, after Mighty Number 9, Concept just kind of went silent. So who the fuck knows? Now I've to this point I have been talking about something, a lot of things that have sort of been happening behind the scenes, but we're around the release date of Mighty Number 9, May 25th, 2016. It's a magical day. It's a magical day because the worst trailer for a video game ever gets released. And some of you might be activated by the phrase lonelier than an anime fan on prom night. What the fuck were they thinking with... Sorry, straw poll, does anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about with this fucking trailer?
It was hideous.
It was fucking horrifyingly bad. You have an announcer who is saying the most cringy shit on earth. You're saying shit like, you'll make the bad guy sadder than an anime fan on prom night. Guess what?
I remember this.
Guess what, dumbass? People are fucking buying your game for the anime aesthetic. You are literally fucking shitting on the people who are buying your fucking game. What the fuck is wrong with you? Deep Silver, the publisher, just so happens to be run by dipshit, numbskull, dumbfuck assholes who just decided to insult their player base. Like the guys from Inti Creates at this point are just like, what the fuck is this trailer? Like, we didn't okay this trailer. Like, why the fuck would we, like, insult the fans that gave us a fuck ton of money? There's an infamous explosion in the trailer that is slow motion and looks like absolute dog shit. Like something out of the fucking PS1.
It looks like someone took a slice of pizza and, like, upped the saturation a bit and, like, badly cut it out for the explosion texture. It is actually incredible how bad it is.
At this point, Sonic's Twitter is popping off, and they literally just post a picture of Sonic running away from a bunch of fucking pizza to meme on this shitty fucking trailer. It is fucking great. And the game came out. And, it's mediocre. What else can I say? Again, like I said at the beginning, we got the guys that made the designs for the enemies and the guys that made the backgrounds. And you know what? The concept art looked like Mega Man. But the fact of the matter is that a game team is more than the fucking character designers. It's a whole lot of people making a lot of decisions. And that talent clearly didn't register in the final game. The funny thing is, at the end of the day, I've never played this fucking game. I could sit here and I'd probably play and I'd probably tell you, it's mediocre, it's not really that great, it's not really that bad. But at the end of the day, this game's legacy isn't its actual gameplay. It's its fucking failure as a campaign, as a Kickstarter. Everyone that thinks about Mighty Number 9 will always think about how Keiji Inafune fucked around, made a fucking animated series, fucked around and made Red Ash, made a fuck ton of promises at the beginning that they couldn't... Okay, so, also, the reason for the delay, by the way, was because turns out, making a one game for 10 consoles, a little bit hard to port to all those fucking consoles. Crazy, right? Also turns out, let's casually just add in online co-op or online, I think it was Battle End co-op, actually, as a feature. Oopsie daisies. Inti Create just so happens to never have made a game that has online in it. So obviously there were a fucking zillion tons of server issues when it came out. It's the story of a man who wrote a bunch of checks he just couldn't cash. And, what the fuck is even going on with Concept now? Literally nothing. You look them up and it's...
I think they got bought, by Level 5.
Well, they got bought by Level 5.
Level 5 Concept
they did,
now.
yeah. But, it's... I don't know.
There's a couple other interesting things.
Yeah, no, feel free to chime in. I'm done my rant.
So, on top of it, you know how you mentioned that, Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be on everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Wii U port's pretty notoriously bad for Mighty Number 9. To the point, it is known for running so badly, it can brick the console.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all?
Mighty Number 9 can kill your Wii U.
Well,
Finally, something the Wii U can do that the Switch can't. It can't fucking die to Mighty Number 9. And
what a feature.
yeah, what a feature. But it just goes to show, like, once again, how many checks were written that couldn't be cashed.
Yeah.
In my case, I just went through all my emails and found all my confirmations and everything.
Nice.
I received my digital copy of Mighty Number 9 June 21st, 2016. For the PS Vita, because I am a glutton for punishment, apparently. And no, I did not get a PC. Well, I kind of did, but we'll get to that. So I haven't activated Mighty Number 9 for PS Vita, surprisingly. I haven't played the game that I put over $100 backing into, and all I have to show for it is the fucking stupid USB stick that just vaguely looks like an NES cartridge.
Yeah.
Made out of like the cheapest rubberized plastic ever that came in like a little metal tin. And a fucking piece of cardboard that is wrapped in another piece of cardboard that I've never opened, and it says it's the NES style box. It could be just a signed note of Kenji Iofune with Mega Man flipping me off, and I wouldn't know. And frankly, I'd be probably more happy if it was. When I commented earlier that oh yeah, have you guys ever been burnt by a Kickstarter? I was burned just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell.
You know,
Not at all.
I feel like if me and you went back to that old podcast and I think it would be really funny if we actually found that conversation of you saying you backed it and me saying something along the lines of, "Man, I wish I did that." Fuck Capcom. This is the future of Mega Man. It's this little guy. It's Beck.
We're gonna
It's
save
Beck.
Mega Man.
We're the mighty Becker. You're not backers. You're Beckers.
Yeah.
That was so fucking cringe.
And it's just such it is one of, we'll probably get to that shortly.
Yeah.
One of the greatest examples of a Kickstarter campaign promising the world and just totally falling flat on its face at every single opportunity.
And the fun part for those at home, having a fun, if this interests you, there's a lot of shit I just did not cover because the problems with this fucking Kickstarter are fucking numerous. So many things top tier backers just not even getting their shit, and Keiji Inafune just being like, sorry guys, lol. Or I believe that actual that fucking NES box that actually came in, it was fucking. It didn't even have color. It was fucking black and white or some shit like that.
It's pretty ugly. Also, it took until August 2017 to ship.
Yeah, there's that. I completely neglected to talk about that. It's quite the fun rabbit hole. And this is, believe it or not, this isn't the tip of the iceberg. It's midway through the iceberg, but it's just the shit Kickstarter that keeps on giving. Mighty Number 9. Whew. All right, let's talk about something else.